Hello everyone, welcome to the channel one more time. I hope all you are doing very well. Today I decide to talk before I start with the stage 2, talking about the stage 2. I want to talk about the concepts that you want, the idea, the feeling, the feeling of you want to plant in your new field. As we talk in the stage number 1 in the internal process. I want to talk with you about that you need to be clear of the idea of the concept that of the thought of the feeling that you want to plant in your new field. When I was doing the interviews, one of the questions in the interview, if you notice them, are what love mean to you, what forgiveness mean to you, what fear mean to you. So I think it's very important, be clear, have clear in your mind the concept or the idea, the thought that you want to plant in the field. For example, if we want to feel, or if we want to work with love, let's say that. What love mean to you? You need to take a seat, breathe, and think about it. You can listen other people's concepts. Of course, you can listen what's the concept of love for her, for him, for others, or what's the concept in Wikipedia if you want, or wherever, and then take a seat and think, okay, well, what's my own concept? And if I haven't built it, maybe if it's your decision, maybe you can take some words of that you can listen, you have listened, or you have watched, or you have that resonate with you. Obviously, the advice here is the concept need to be positive. So to do an example, because how I explained the last video, I have my own list of virtues, and I'll be explaining for you now what each concept means to me. Is yes, these concepts, these meanings that I have in my mind for these concepts, or these ideas, or these feelings, are I meditate about it, I thought about it. That's why I become to build my own meanings. So it's important to have clear meanings and clear yes, what mean to you the word, the thought, or the feeling that you want to plant. Because otherwise, when you are doing the first stage of internal process, I am calling now internal process, stage 1, stage 2, I already explained the last video, stage 1. If you don't have a clear concept of the thing that you want to plant in your field, you won't feel it. So because you don't have an idea, you don't have a concept, or you have a negative idea or different perspective of the you really want. So we need to think about it. That's it. Yeah, that's all. So To do my example, what each concept mean for me, I will start. My first one is love, for example, in my list. Love. So what love mean to me? Love for me, to me, means a group of virtues that love mean to me. And how I already explained what the virtues are is compassion, patience, positive, abundance, peace, balance, harmony, wisdom, creativity, honorability, honest, joy, discipline, nobility, humility, grateful, be in present state, and I am a co-creator, or I am a creator of my reality. That for me are my virtues. And love to me means, again, the group of all of these virtues, love all the group of all of these virtues for myself and for others. To me, for myself, and to me, for others. Okay. So having this idea in my mind, when I said I am love, let's stop here. Let's say the universe is like a genius in the lamp. So if you have a wish, if you said, for example, to the genius of the lamp, I want love. Let's say, it's just example, it's not literally. I want love, and the universe, the genius, will take your idea that you have of love and will give you it. So that's why it's very important. Maybe the stock, maybe you have been working in yourself, but your stock maybe is there. Your barrier is maybe there, that you don't have a clear concept of a clear meaning of the idea, of the thought that you want to plant in your field, and become to be real in your world, in your own world. So, okay, going ahead with this, my second thought that I want to plant, that I already plant in my field, is compassion. Compassion for me is synonymous of empathy. Compassion for me is, we are all one. We are connected each other. So if something happened with you, happened to me. If someone happened with that child, happened to me. So that's my meaning of compassion. Is put yourself in the shoes of other. I think it's okay. I think we need to be very careful about pity and compassion. That's very different words. That is important to be understanding. To understand, so it's not about pity. It's about compassion. It's if something happened with him, happened to me. If something happened to her, happened to me, okay? But in the same time, understand that everyone have their own path, okay? Is individually and in group, in society, so I have compassion, and it's compassion for myself too. First, if compassion, I have compassion for me, and then compassion for others, so that's my meaning of compassion, is we are one. We are one. I'm talking about unity, so that's compassion for me, as synonymous of empathy too. That's the second concept I have planted in my field. The third concept is well, I need to come back. Sorry, I require to come back. So having the meaning, for example, already set it. We said, I am love. I feel love for myself and for others. I do with love, or I do love. I do with love. I love love. I love to love myself. I love to love others. And others, in my concept, in my mind, means animals, plants, human beings, everything means love, means others, It's not just a human being in my mind, in my concept. So I'm just doing examples, So I speak and I express in all situations and in all places, in everywhere, with love. I repeat, in any situations and everywhere, I speak and I express with love. Let's say the visualization. I visualize myself around love, being loved, give myself love, and give others love. I understand that I am love, and I am loved, and I love, because it's my nature. Love is my nature. So I am love. I am loved, and I love. So that's the example how this can work. That's, I repeat again, is my example. For example, in the case of compassion, I am compassion. I am sorry. I am compassion. I feel compassion for myself and for others. I do with compassion. I love compassion. I speak and I express with compassion in all situations and everywhere where I am. I visualize myself feeling, thinking, in compassion, about compassion. I visualize myself feeling and thinking compassion in all situations and everywhere that I am. I understand that I am compassion because it's my nature. I am compassion because I am one. I am in unity. I am one with everyone, with everything. You know? So like that, I have worked with myself and I have taken a seat, I have meditated, and I have think about what each concept means for me. So before going to the second step, the second stage, we need to think very well the meanings of the words, the feelings, or the ideas, or the thoughts that we want to plant in our field. Otherwise, we need to be very, very, very clear about this, because how I explained before, if we don't have order in our mind, well, the reality that we will project, well, will be maybe the thing that we don't want, you know. So, and then my third concept is my third idea, my third thought that I want to plant in my field is patience. So patience for me means that the universe is perfect. We are perfect. The time is perfect. Everything is perfect, you know? Well, my idea, there's another concept that I have been working and thinking in time. For me is time is just, it doesn't exist, you know. It's just an idea, but that's my idea, you know. Time is there is no past and future, is present. That's the concept of time that I have, but that's another thing. So patience for me to me means the universe is perfect, time is perfect, I am perfect, we are perfect. So, and perfection, for example, our body shows us that each part of our body is just perfect. If there is a perspective or distortion perspective about your body, well, it's just another thing. But we are perfect as we are, physically, yes. So, for example, a ver, hold on, porque necesito checar esto. Cejas. For example, the eyebrows that we have here. That is one example to show us how perfect we are. We don't have things in our body, organs or things in our body that conform our body because they are for decorative things there. No. We have, for example, eyebrows. So this part of our body is useful, for example, when we sweat a lot. So when we sweat, the sweat don't goes into your eyes. So they do this, go around of the face. So each part of our body is perfect. Of course, if we don't treat very well, this become to be need fixed, But So everything is perfect. The universe is perfect. The time is perfect. So patience means to me everything is perfect. Patience for me means it the thing that you want or you wish to happen didn't happen is because it's not the right time. It's because we are not prepared yet. If the thing happened after, it's because it's the right time. So it's quite like, but your concept of time doesn't exist. Yes, but we are talking about, we are in the society that we are working with. We are working with clocks and watches. So that's why I'm talking, I have been required to talk about time, you know. So patience for me is be conscious that everything is perfect and in the right time. It doesn't matter it passed 20, 40 years and suddenly the thing that you want or you are seeking for appear or start to project in your reality. You know, patience is required here. Patience will help you. Don't feel stress. Don't stress yourself. Don't feel anxious, you know. Because if you have that understanding in your mind, you won't feel more stressed or more anxious because you understand everything is perfect. The universe is perfect. The universe is perfect. The time is perfect. If it doesn't come yet, it's because it's not the right time and everything is perfect. That's passion is required to plant in my field, you know. And so how I work with this in my chakras is I am patient. I feel patient in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do with patience in all situations and everywhere where I am. I love patience. I love be patient. I talk and I express with patience to myself and to others. I visualize myself feeling and thinking with patience in all situations and everywhere where I am. I understand I am patient because it's my nature. I understand I am patient because the universe is perfect, because the time is perfect. That's a patient, yeah. The fourth concept that I planned in my field is positive. Positive, the concept of positive to me means that everything is positive Just we need to adjust the perspective. For example, uh, the fourth concept that I have planted in my field is positive. Positive means to me that everything is positive in the right perspective. Why I'm saying this? Because under the negative situations, we can see the negative situations in the positive perspective. For example, let's say I will talk about an experience that I have in my life when I was, let's say, 20 years old, 19 years old. My mind was playing games, you know what I mean. Was playing games and saying you don't have money, money is not with you. So I was required to walk long distance, to go somewhere. Walk around 1-2 hours maybe sometimes to go and coming. Not every day, but most of the week, the days on the week. So if you think about that experience in the negative perspective, in the negative perspective, let's say that what will be your feeling or your thoughts or your reaction will be, oh, poor me, I need to walk a lot, my food, Now, let's think in the same situation, but in the positive perspective. Okay, I require to walk there for 1-2 hours, 3 hours. Okay, I will do it with joy, because how I wanted to go, let's say, to the gym. Well, in the gym I needed to spend money, so now it's free. I will be walking. That is a is an excellent exercise to do. So I'm going walking and I won't spend money, and I will be breathing fresh air. I will have fresh air, and I will contemplate the trees and the flowers, and I will feel the sun, or I will observe the moon. That's the positive perspective. So that's why everything is positive. That's our nature. It's my idea, it's my concept again. So, by the way, I want to talk about walking. Walking is an excellent exercise. It has been subestimated, I think. Yes, well, I will talk about this in another video. So, how I how I work with this in my chakras is, I am positive. I feel positive in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do feeling and thinking positive, in the positive way. I love positive. I love to be positive. I talk and I express myself feeling and thinking in positive in all situations and everywhere where I am. I visualize myself thinking and feeling positive in all situations and everywhere where I am. I understand that I am positive because it's my nature. I understand that I am positive because my thoughts and my feelings, because my mind and my heart knows that everything will be all right. Everything is perfect. The universe is perfect. Everything will be all right. I know that. In all situations and everywhere where I am, I understand I am positive. So the next one is abundant. This is abundant is the sixth one. I lost the order. Sorry. The number of it. So abundant to me is a comprehension that we are already abundant. In the moment that we are conscious that we have a roof where to stay, to sleep, and live, your daily life. In the moment that we are conscious that we have clothes to put on to cover from the cold or the hot sun, the hot weather. When we become to be conscious that we are abundant already because we can breathe. Breathing means life. So when you be conscious that you are grateful for the life, you are alive. When we become to be conscious that we have something to eat. One tortilla with salt rolling, that's food. Now we can become to be grateful for it. So when we become to be conscious that we are alive, if we are alive, it's because we have those basic necessities. If we are alive, okay, so we are already abundant. I am already abundant, and then there are plus that people can you can add to that, like for example, in my concept abundant, for example, I'm living in a place where I can be in contact with nature, so that's abundant for me. I am abundant for that, I am in a place, I'm living in a place where I can hear the birds, so that's abundance for me. Listen the birds, because the basic things, I have the basic things, my breathing, I can eat, I have food, I have a roof where to sleep, where to live, I have my son, I have a family, well, dispersed, but they are there, living their own experience, Yes. So I'm abundant already. That's abundance for me. What abundance mean to you? You know, because for some people, abundance means money. For some people, abundance means spiritual things. Abundance means healthy in the body. Um, Everyone have the different concepts. For me, for example, I will put all in group. Will be abundance is a group of things. Like the body, the healthy, the things that I already said. So yes, and yes, money too. Money, of course. To I don't know, to go to the, and met another cultures maybe, and it doesn't happen. I'm happy wherever I am. So that's the perspective. If I don't have money, that is the game in your mind. Anyway, in the positive perspective, I am here. I feeling abundant wherever I am. So I don't have necessities. So because I am happy where I am, I feel great where I am, and I abundant where I am. I love myself where I am, wherever I am. So that's the thing. Well, anyway, that's abundant to me. If you notice, sometimes the concepts of love, of patience, of positive, of abundant is quite ethereal. Let's say ethereal, that that humans, their favorite things to do is take them and materialize. that's that seems like is the favorite thing to do, but those concepts are hard to explain sometimes in the material where we are living. Materialize that, because if you yes, if you talk about love, it's like the brain is straight away thinking of, oh, I can't touch it. So it's like, oh. Well, anyway, abundant. So how I work with abundance in the different chakras is, I am abundant in all the areas of my life. I feel abundant in all the areas in my life. I do thinking and feeling abundant in all situations and everywhere where I am. I love abundant. I love being abundant. I love abundance. I talk and I express thinking and feeling abundant in all situations and everywhere where I am. I visualize myself feeling and thinking in abundance. I visualize myself around abundance, being abundance, feeling abundance. I understand I am abundant because it's my nature. I am abundant. I understand I am abundant in all areas of my life. Because I deserve it. It's my nature and I deserve it. Yeah, that's that's abundant. And then that's peace. 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 My meaning, the meaning of peace to me, sorry, to me, peace means to me, I stayed that nobody and nothing can touch, can't interrupt, can't irrupt, you know. Peace for me is inside. Means to me independent. Means to me is enough. Myself is enough. You know. So if I decide to be like that, because like that in any situations and or any person that can come can disturb that peace, you know, because my peace is inside. It doesn't depend of nothing or somebody outside, you know. This is like all the virtues, very important to work with. Yes. Yeah. Well, okay. How I work with the chakras. I am peace in all moments and everywhere where I am. I feel peace in all moments and everywhere where I am. I do feeling and thinking in peace. I love peace. I love being in peace. I talk and I express feeling and thinking in peace. I visualize myself feeling and thinking in peace in all situations and everywhere where I am. I understand I am peace because it's my nature. I understand my peace is inside of me, and nobody and nothing will interrupt my peace. I have my power with myself. I have the power with myself. I am the leader. I have the lead of my feelings, of my thoughts. Nobody else. I understand it. So that's how I worked with that virtue. Now balance. Balance. For balance, okay. Now, the next virtue is balance. Balance to me, it's funny because in my mind always come to me uh, um, scale, a scale. So the scale we all have that scale, that kind of scale in, obviously, it's not literally, that kind of a scale in ourselves, Again, you can't see it, but you can feel it is there. It's like love again. So, the scale is like this. So, for example, let's say when you eat, you are eating, and your body, the scale, let's say the scale is there. So you are eating, and suddenly the scale of your body start to saying, hey, we have enough. We need to stop. We require to stop. And sometimes we said, and we carry on. So the scale is going like this, is going like this, is going like this. So some people can say, after 2 more sips, let's say, okay, yeah, 2 more and that's it. So the scale is already there, but it's not like this, it's already there. Okay. Next day, you are eating again, and your body said, the scale of your body said, hey, this is enough. If you listen it, okay, will be like this, and if you practice autophagy, or a kind of fasting, it's a kind of practice of balance. We are talking about alimentation, but balance. That balance means, balance to do in your actions too. Balance. Have balance. We have that scale in ourselves, inside ourselves. So it's just to be aware of that scale. Yeah, that's my concept, very ethereal of of balance, but it's my concept. So so how I work with balance in the chakras is I feel balance. I feel. No, sorry. How I work now with balance, the chakra, with balance in my chakras is I am balance. I am in balance. I feel in balance. I feel balance in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do with balance all the time, in all situations and everywhere where I am. I love balance. I love balance. or I love be in balance. I express and I talk in all situations and everywhere to myself and to others in balance. I visualize myself thinking and feeling balance in all situations and everywhere where I am. I understand that I am balanced because it's my nature. I understand that I am balanced because I am perfect. Okay, that's balance. Now we are going with harmony. Harmony. Harmony is another virtue very, very important to me. Harmony is feeling, being part of everything, of the universe, and that means harmony for me have a very spiritual meaning. Harmony is harmony with my higher self, harmony with the universe, harmony with myself and with everyone, with everything. Harmony is being one with everything too, in unity. Yeah, that's my, again, ethereal concept, but it's there, How I work with harmony. I am harmony. I feel harmony in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do with harmony. I do in harmony with my high self, with the universe. In all situations and everywhere where I am. I love harmony. I love being in harmony. I love harmony. I love being harmony. I speak and I express in harmony with my high self and the universe in all situations and everywhere where I am. I visualize myself in harmony with my high self and the universe. All the time. I understand that I am harmony because it's my nature. because it's my connection with my higher self and with the universe. I understand that I am one with everything. I understand it. Yeah, so that's harmony. Now we go to, I am going to explain my concept of wisdom. Wisdom. Another ethereal concept. Wisdom for me, to me, means listen your higher self. Listen yourself, your higher self. That wisdom means to me. Wisdom means to me listen universal knowledge, feeling the universal knowledge. Yeah, that wisdom means to me. Listen the rhythm of the universe. Yeah, it's and that means listen yourself, listen your knowledge, listen yourself. What have I learned from this experience? That's your own, just your own wisdom, your wisdom. You know, we are incredible. Wisdom. We have incredible wisdom, all of us. I have watched it, and I have seen that in each interviewer I have, and in each person, each people I have met. All of you, I have listened this in all of you. What I said, wow, it's amazing the thing that you are, the perspective that you have, the things that you have learned is amazing. So wisdom is for me. So how I work with this, with my in each chakra is I am wisdom. I feel wisdom in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do with wisdom. I do thinking and feeling wisdom. I love wisdom. I love being wisdom. I speak and I express myself with wisdom. I speak and I express to myself and to others with wisdom. I visualize myself thinking and feeling with wisdom. I visualize myself taking wisdom, with decisions with wisdom. I visualize myself thinking wisdomly. Whatever you said that in English. I understand that I am wisdom because it's my nature. I understand I carry inside myself wisdom. I understand that I am part of the universe. So I have with me wisdom. I understand it. So that's wisdom. The next one will be creativity. Creativity. But I think, well, yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk about the next one. Will be creativity. Creativity to me means to me imagination. Creativity means to me the ability to see one object from different perspectives. Yes, that and creativity means to me art. Art in the amplified concept, it's no art just people that draw and painting or people that play piano or violin. No. Everyone, we are artists. Everyone. So that's creativity for me. Again, ethereal. Well, this is a little bit more. Well, anyway, I won't judge. Sorry. So, how I work with creativity in my chakras. I am creativity. I feel creativity in all situations and everywhere where I am. I do with creativity. I do creativity. I do with creativity in all moments, in all situations in my life. I love creativity. I love being creative. I love being creative. I love being creative. I talk and I express with creativity in all moments, in all situations, and everywhere where I am. I visualize myself being creative. I visualize myself thinking and feeling creativity. I understand creativity is my nature. I understand creativity is in myself, is inside of myself. So I understand creativity walk and run and float from my being and come out. I understand it. So that's all for this video. I think it's enough. It's enough for now. And I was just I'm sharing this because I think it's important. Thank you for listen this video, and hope this help you with the first stage that I already upload. It's the last video that is there, and yes, thank you so much. Have a lovely one, and see you very soon again. And yes, maybe carry on with this, or maybe start with the second stage of the internal process. Okay, see you very soon. Bye bye. Keep well. Bye bye.